the evening. um, there were fireworks going off. Everybody was upset, but they've stopped. So I waited for them to stop. Now he's sleeping. I don't know if she's sleeping, but she's watching The Little People, which is like, she just loves that show. Um, and she's laying down with Minnie Mouse, so she's fine. She may be asleep by now. Okay. Where is it? There we go. First person here is Nancy. What next actions will Sagittarius take towards me next week? What actions will Sagittarius take towards me next week? You could have communication come in next week, but other than that, not much else. Death is in reverse, which means like nothing is moving to the next step. Wherever things are right now, this is where it's going to stay. Communication looks like it's going to come in, but nothing changes quickly and nothing moves to the next step. Just communication. Yeah, communication looks pretty good. Okay, Jade. How the Aries O truly feel about me asking him to get me an apology gift. I don't think he felt like it was necessary. Emperor is in reverse, which can indicate that he feels like you're trying to control or manipulate the situation or manipulate something out of him. I can't say he's going to get you a gift because the Ten of Swords is here, so you may be disappointed in whatever happens. I don't know about that. I don't know. What did he say? Did he say he was going to do it? I don't know. I don't think he liked that. Cinnamon, general for the week ahead. A cause for celebration that comes in. Perseverance pays off, communication picks up. Okay, cause for celebration comes in. Perseverance pays off, communication comes in with somebody either you've been waiting to hear from or you haven't spoken to in quite some time. It looks like all of a sudden life starts to move forward pretty quickly and you're being guided by the divine. Not bad. New chapter. What can I expect from Philip next? He looks like he may be silent. You got the Hermit here, the first thing that comes up around him. Not much is going to change quickly right now, but eventually things will change and communication will come in fast when it does. So you just may have to give it a little bit of time. There's anxiety around the situation. He's coming up unprepared right now, but that won't last forever. Communication will come in at some point, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Jakari, Caitlin J's feelings about me. Okay, Caitlin J's current feelings about me. Thinks that you're grounded and stable and the love cup here is full. So that's nice. Has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, passionate, attractive, successful, and like you have a lot of potential. Or you're going places, you're successful, and you have more, like there's more to becoming of you. Yeah, bottom line, this person thinks highly of you. Karina, what does Jay want with me? What does Jay want with me? Well, communication is going to pick up, so that's positive. It looks like the relationship could strengthen and things could move forward, but I don't see a commitment here. So I would say that you may have to give it time and let things kind of unfold organically, because you sort of can't rush it. I don't think this person's looking for a commitment, but they may be looking to either get to know you better or spend more time in communication. You got communication and you've got perseverance. Things move forward and the relationship could strengthen, but I don't see commitment. I mean, maybe we're not there yet. Could take some time. That's okay. Auntie, does Mr. J not love me, or does he love someone else more? There's no way to measure love. So I can't measure how much he loves one person versus how much he loves someone else. I think he is involved with someone else, but that doesn't mean he doesn't love you. I think he does love you. I think that you guys have a nice connection. But I do think he's involved with somebody else. Now, I'll never understand in a million years why, like, to me, life is too short to not be happy, right? Like, how long do you want to not be happy with somebody? But you're definitely not happy with someone if you're seeing someone else for years behind the other person's back, so why not leave? So the situation may be more complicated than just that, like who does he like more? Who does he want more? There's no way to measure that. Right now, the guy seems to be getting the best of both worlds, and it's working for him. So that's what he's doing. Unfortunately, people like to take the lazy way out, or the easy way out, and do the least amount of as possible. My eyelashes are coming off. It's not a good look. It's whatever. It's fine. Yeah, and I don't know why people do that, but that's just how people are. They tend to take the easy way out. Elizabeth, love. Oh, she's not sleeping. Okay, you got some nice things happening. You're feeling prepared and ready for life to move forward, and the world is at your feet. You got a couple of new options here. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I mean, that might not be a new person. It could be somebody that's around you, but it comes up as a strong option. Anxiety around love is moving into the past. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love life starts to move forward. You have options. You got a Libra here. You have Sagittarius coming in. Now, the Sagittarius could be fresh, new energy. And you do have a commitment that could happen before the end of the summer, if that's what you're looking for. You might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you may be exploring options. You got Sagittarius. You've got Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got, I'm prepared to take the bull by the horns and explore my options. Let's see what happens. And you could be in a committed relationship before the summer ends. Elizabeth, general. Got a stroke of good luck coming in here. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around career or business. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, things could change for the better for you quickly. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something that may make you feel like relief. You do have more money coming in. You may get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you could run into this person. They may be a Taurus. They also could be a Virgo. You got two. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also could be taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which serves you well. Shanti, general. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're going out there and you're making new opportunities for yourself. Got a couple of significant people coming in. A Libra, a Sagittarius, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Communication comes in with someone that you've either been waiting to hear from or haven't heard from in quite some time. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that makes your life change for the better quickly, and it might have something to do with a large sum of money that comes in. Two of Cups, got a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one, great, things look good. If you're not, you can expect the opportunity sometime this summer. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you have a wish, put it out into the universe. So Kenya, how will my meeting go on Tuesday? Meeting should go well. No longer feeling weighed down or burdened. If it has anything to do with money, there's success around it. Feeling focused on whatever this meeting is about brings in growth, change, and transformation and happiness. You also have the Empress here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. So that's a good omen too. I don't know what the meeting's about, but it should go well. And it may even lead you to a new beginning of some sort. Auntie, is Naomi and Honey interested in me, or is it just Doug? Okay. Naomi and Honey, are they interested in me as well? Yeah, I think they are too. Yep. Vitamin C. Wasn't her hair like yellow? I remember who you're talking about. You know why? Like in like the early 2000s, I accidentally, I meant to do it, but I didn't mean for it to come out the way it did. I was trying to put highlights in my hair, and it was a really bad thing. And my hair turned orange, and then like big pieces like broke off and fell out. So yeah, that was a bad thing that I did. I don't remember the song. I have to look it up. I just remember her hair color. And when I took the foils off my hair, it was like that color. It was like an orangey yellow color. It was awful. It was awful. And some people were like, oh, it looks good. And I was like, you're such a fucking liar. Nothing about this looks good. It was like uneven. It was bad. It was very bad. But that's what I get for fucking around. KM, energy around P the Leo. Do you see him making any contact? I wait for no one. Haha. I'm living my life, but I'm curious. Okay, let's see. Is P making contact? I don't think he's making contact anytime soon. He seems to either be going through a really rough time, or he's like still nursing an old wound here. Somebody has hurt him and he's still dealing with that. And he feels as if he's got a long road ahead of him. So his energy is kind of like healing right now. Gemini, how will Tuesday go when I visit? How will Tuesday go when I visit? It should go well. You have feeling prepared, right? Things moving forward. Feeling like balance has come back to the situation, and maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. I would say it's a pleasant day. You're not holding yourself back. There's ambition and passion around, and success. Whatever it is that you're doing, it should be good. It should be a good time. Back away. You know, like I don't understand why people. I mean, I hear it from both sides right? So I do get it sometimes, like why people are in the situations that they're in. But, you know, like when you think about how short life is, to be unhappy or to spend a majority of your time with somebody that you really don't want to be with or wanting to really be elsewhere, like, why? Why? Because at the end of the day, everybody deserves to be happy. So the other person that he's with, like that person deserves happiness too and is being held back because he's choosing to stay. So it's like it's holding up everybody's life. Everybody's life gets stuck. It just sucks. It pisses me off. New chapter. What does the future hold for the connection between me and Phillips? It's long distance. I don't think that there is much, I don't think that this connection holds much promise. It looks like you've been up and down with him before. It looks like at some point, I don't know if still somebody else has been involved or if there's been somebody else around him. The distance is a serious issue. And it doesn't look like it ever really gets off the ground. I don't know how often you've been together or how often you've seen him, but it looks like it doesn't really evolve to much. Like there's not a committed relationship in the flesh, you know, like where we're living together or we're moving forward or things are happening. It looks like you've kind of been through it with him before, either breaking up, getting back together, talking, not talking, maybe even a disappearance act could have happened. And there may have been somebody around him, and there could still be somebody around him. I don't know about that Three of Cups. It could be in the past or it could be still present, but it doesn't look like it ever really amounts to much. I have a hard time with long distance just in general, unless you've had a relationship first. Like if you were together and then somebody had to leave for some reason, that's different. But starting a long distance relationship, they're usually not very successful. And it doesn't look like you're not getting a commitment. I'm not getting a commitment here. But even if you were to get a commitment, you're not in the same location. So like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to add up to much. If you feel like it's not really doing it for you right now, I would keep your options open. Because like I don't see him moving or anything like that. Julie, what's wrong with C? He didn't make it. He's got a couple of things happening. He may have had a tower moment at home. Did he give you a reason? Did he tell you? There could be a tower moment at home. He also may be struggling with feeling like he put in a lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff, and that may have something to do with a work-related thing. So he's got a couple of things happening around him. Plus, he's got, yeah, I think that there's some kind of a crisis at home or around home. It even could be not at his home, but like a family member, like maybe his mom or relative, and he's dealing with that. Empress, what will happen between my brother and Cassidy after seeing each other tonight? They could start a new journey. Romance could heat up. The relationship may start to get a little bit more stable and a little bit less of this nonsense with the communication. Kiana, general read. The first thing that comes up around you is that you have a wish. So put that out into the universe. And then you've got your intuition is heightened. And then you got a Taurus coming in that may be of significance. Now, if you're already in a relationship, that card can indicate long-term commitment potential around your current relationship. Six of Pentacles, you should be feeling a little bit better respected or better compensated at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Negativity is moving into the past, and an old disappointment is also moving into the past. A Virgo comes in with cause for celebration. That could be a friend that has something to celebrate or a friend that invites you to a party. Whatever it is, it's fun. No longer holding yourself back or waiting for your ship to come in. You got some good karma coming back to you. It also looks like you have money coming in and a new journey on the horizon. World here is at your feet. KM, should I invest in professional resume writing and career guidance or just invest that same money into products to sell on eBay. What's better payoff? Okay. Should I invest in personal resume writing? Or eBay? eBay. I would say eBay for sure. Yeah. Julie, how is he feeling and thinking about me? Okay, he thinks, first of all, the love cup here is full, so that's positive. He thinks that you're kind and caring and intelligent. He thinks that, he thinks you have a lot of potential. Kind-hearted, sincere, stable. He also thinks about you a lot. I know that he may not always act on it, but he definitely thinks about you a lot. His feelings for you have not changed at all. He still thinks that he's got a lot of respect for you, thinks you're kind, caring, stable, reliable, attractive, kind-hearted. Let's see what happens with him. You're not a tree if you're not happy, move. Right, exactly, 100%. It's just like men can be very funny. Men and women. Men and women. I had somebody that I read for like years, right? I'm sure I told this story, but I mean, she was married, and she had a boyfriend for like 10 years, aside from the husband. And the boyfriend was married. And I listened to, that wife is crazy, she's a fat bitch, she's cheating on him, blah, blah, blah. When is he going to leave her, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this is what I listened to constantly. And so finally, the wife left him, right? So she leaves him. And now he's getting divorced. The boyfriend's getting divorced. So I'm like, so you leaving? Oh, I can't leave. I can't afford it. Well, I can't. My family wouldn't approve. I listened for how many years that you wanted him to leave his wife so that the two of you could be together. Now he's single, and you're not leaving? What? And then, to make matters worse, like, I used to say to her, you got to understand his situation. You're in the same situation. So, like, say it was Christmas. She would be upset that he was with his wife. But it was okay that she was with her husband. That was fine. It was okay if she went on vacation with her husband. But if he went on vacation with his wife, oh, man, did hell break loose. And talk about the double-edged sword. Anyway, craziness. Kira, general. Okay, you've got maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. That even could be on-the-job training. You might have to have a little bit of patience when it comes to love. The love cup is full, but it may take a minute to get there because the sun's in reverse. So happiness is coming. It just could be a little bit delayed. When it comes to money, you have money coming in. An air sign comes in that may be a romantic interest. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And once again, 4 of Cups in reverse. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down business-wise. Simran, I see that you're finally unblocked. You know what happened? I think that I didn't save the changes. That's why you weren't unblocked last night. But thank God I figured out how to fix it. They don't make it easy, let me tell you. They don't make it easy. Well, maybe for some people, but for me, it's quite challenging. Spirit messages. Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. The Five of Water. Things not turning out the way you hoped. Not seeing the positive side in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. Five of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. KM. Did S take me serious when I messaged her saying that she can't continue to pop in and out of my life? Energy on what she thought of that. I'm just so tired of the game. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't think she took you seriously, though. I think that she thinks that you're upset with her, but I don't think that she took you seriously. She or he, I don't know who we're talking about, doesn't matter. Once again, you're going to have to show this person that you mean business. So either don't respond or ignore it or ignore them, because it's almost like the person's feels like you're just saying that because you're upset. No, usually people don't accidentally get blocked. I mean, it happens on occasion, but the other day when there was a million trolls, it's easy to like block someone accidentally. But normally, no. That's only happened like maybe twice that somebody was accidentally blocked. It was a mess, yes. And they all had stupid names. Maury Povich, Rosetta Stone. One of them, when I was going through the list looking for Simran, there was one that said, Danny has STDs, like that was their name. There was another one, I don't know, some of them were really funny names, but I mean, really? Like this is what they put their time and effort into? Lydia, is that the end of Mac the Cancer friendship? Let's see. No, he's still around. No, this should not be the end of your friendship with him. No, definitely not. He's still around. He comes off as very immature, and he may be stupid, or he may do or say stupid things or act like an asshole at times, but no, it's not over. Sepia Love. Okay, you got a couple of things here. It's like coming to a crossroads where you may have to make a decision. Either have patience and see what's going on with the people that are in your life right now, or the current options that you have. You may need to have patience, but you're coming to a crossroad where you may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, because new energy has come in with the Capricorn. Looks like with the Hangman in reverse, things are no longer being stuck. The Magician is the ability to manifest new opportunities. Two of Wands, you're prepared for success when it comes to love, and I don't think you're waiting around. If I had to guess, I would say you're probably going to take a chance with cause for celebration on someone who's putting in much more effort. You do have a wish around love. Capricorn may be new, but you have, like, there's people around you now that have been stagnant, and that may be your decision. It looks like you are starting a new journey out of the clear blue sky. Got a Taurus coming in too, that might be new. Romance is heating up. Scorpio comes in and somebody from the past returns. So that could be it. Somebody from the past could return, and you may be at a crossroads with whether or not you decide on the person from the past, this new Scorpio, the new Capricorn, or the new Taurus. See what happens. I hate that have patience. Like, that drives me nuts. It's like I've had patience. My patience are thin now. But let's see what happens. Got new energy coming in. Sepia General. You're no longer sitting around waiting for your ship to come in. I'll tell you that right now. And you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. Things are starting to move forward. Communication comes in out of the blue from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You may be focused on a side hustle or a side business that brings in substantial money. You also could be moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home. It looks like you have a little bit of luck coming in, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. I don't know if there's a new business partnership here that could be on the horizon, a new job or a new business partnership that comes in. 7 of Cups, you're going to have choices. Maybe thinking about going back to school and learning a new area of study. That might not be until later on this year. Sorry, how does Aaron feel towards me? Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows. Empress. So with the Empress, it's like he finds you physically attractive. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. He's got a lot of respect for you. You've got a wish around the situation. He may be like somewhat of an asshole sometimes, but I think that he does see this relationship moving forward, growing and changing. Growing, changing, and evolving, even if sometimes he doesn't put in a lot of effort. Sepia, me and Ramel. Well, you could, things could move forward with him. You have a wish around the situation, growth, change, and transformation comes in, and committed relationships on the horizon. Perseverance will pay off. Thing is that he's going to have to make a decision soon. Otherwise, his window of time is going to close and new opportunities are coming in around you. So somebody here has got to make the first move. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, so I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you guys are talking right now or seeing one another. But if you're not and you haven't heard from him, he's got to act soon because you got new energy coming in. And I don't think you're going to sit around and wait for something that isn't happening if you have new options coming in. So let's see what happens. I don't know if you want to reach out to him. I mean, you have a wish around the situation, and it looks like you're feeling prepared for romance to come in, and you've got the Magician. So I can't say that I think that you're sitting around waiting for something if it's not moving forward. Let's see what happens with him. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow, you've got cause for celebration that comes in. So I don't know if you're invited somewhere. You could be invited somewhere with a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, and then a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So I don't know if it's like those are significant people at this event or whatever it is that you get invited to. If you decide that you don't want to do that, feel like there's something else that's coming in spontaneously. It may be out of the blue. That could be with a Capricorn. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well at too. So if you're like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to do anything, I'd rather just stay home and hang out by myself, that could be your choice. That's up to you. But I think you'll have at least 1 or 2 different options of like going out with other people or going to, I don't know, a party or a function, a barbecue, something like that. And one of the 2 may be something that's spontaneous that comes in out of the blue. Karina, General. Negativity is moving into the past. Now, things may be moving forward for you. Slow and steady wins the race, but things are starting to move forward. You may have to have a little bit of patience, but all of a sudden things may just click. A wish comes true. Cause for celebration comes in. Romance may heat up too when you least expect it. Got new energy coming in around love, and the solution to a problem may be in front of you and you're just not seeing it. but it will reveal itself in the month of July. It does look like you have, I'm no longer holding myself back. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in, and a wish comes true. Sepia, possibility around me and Jonathan. Things could change for the better for the two of you quickly. Things could move forward. Happiness could come out around this situation. He's definitely an option. Perseverance pays off. Communication looks like it's picking up. Two of Cups. You definitely have an option with him. And you could end up in a committed situation with him at some point. Kevin, can me and the Pisces lead to something? Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. You like my stories? I got stories. If I could think of them, I could make videos of the stories and just post them like once a week. But I don't think of them until something reminds me of it. I have a lot of crazy stories on the A&P playlist. Anyone that's worked in a grocery store will definitely understand those stories. Well, Cinnamon, she didn't break up that home. His wife did. His wife was fucking around for years. But even still, you know, it's like, it almost reminds me of like how I was saying the other night. Like you want something so bad until you actually have it. And then once you have it, it's like you don't want it anymore. Like that's how I felt. And then she used to go, well, my husband's not a bad guy. You know, it's not like, you know, he lets me do what I want. Yeah. So, yeah. Be a possibility between me and David. Did I do that one? No, I did Jonathan. Okay, let's see. Things can move forward with him too. Got a 70% chance there's more here than meets the eye. There's opportunity coming in, good karma coming in. You may be feeling undecided about him. But if he's not a water sign, if he's a different sign, he comes up as someone who's very kind, caring, sincere. I mean, even if he is a water sign, he could be, but the same. But this is like someone who's kind, caring, sincere, sensitive, nurturing. Could be a well-balanced relationship that brings in cause for celebration. He could be an option too, but I don't know. Two of Swords is in reverse. Maybe you're having second thoughts about him or you're not so sure how you feel about him. Anthony, communication blockage between the Cancer and me, and the things between us in the future. Well, eventually you're going to hear from her because you got happiness that comes in around the situation and success. But right now, it's like she's not in the best of places. She may be very stressed out. I don't know if it has to do with work or if it has to do with school or she's just genuinely feeling like she's held back and stuck. But eventually you're going to hear from her. That's why I would never tell you to sit around and wait. The Hermit's in reverse, which means it could take a while before you hear from her again. But at some point with the Sun and the Six of Wands, you should hear from her. The blockage is that I don't know what your relationship was like before, but she made the decision not to talk to you and move forward with her life, and she hasn't let go of that yet. So whatever it was that made communication stop, she's still not over that. And on top of it, you know, it's sometimes like you don't know how people are going to react. Like sometimes when things are going really well for people, you'll hear from them because they're in a good place. right? So they're more like likely to communicate. And then there are some times when things are going bad for people, that's when you'll hear from them because they need support. It depends on the person and it depends on the situation. I know you've been waiting for quite some time, but I don't see communication coming in just yet. Kevin, could I fall in love with the Pisces long term? You could, and it could be a long-term relationship, yes. Ronnie, this week, general. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have a Capricorn and an Aquarius around that may be of significance, and somebody from your past may be returning. You could be focused on a new business, a side business, or a side hustle that brings in extra money. You got some luck coming in. It also looks like you have growth, change, and transformation coming in towards your life. And it should be like a relatively pleasant week overall. Definitely not a bad week. Kira, Spirit cards. Oh man, you got 3 angels. All right. The moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, and release the fears that hold you back. Release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation, time to move on. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. Renew and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Wow, pretty cool. KM, is she going to try to pop in again? I blocked but once, but... Oh, she emailed me. Okay. Is she going to try to pop in again? Yeah, she will at some point. Maybe not right away, but yeah, she will. You'll hear from her again. What a pain in the ass. Julie, what do you see happening with me in C? I'm not too pleased with him. I think things are going to move forward. I think, yeah, I understand that you're not happy with him, but I still think things are moving forward. It's like balance and respect come back. Perseverance pays off, and there's a wish around the situation. Things should improve. Kira, what current lessons is Saturn return trying to teach you? Okay, so you got a couple of things here. Move forward when it comes to disappointing love situations, right? So I would say that with the Chariot is move forward when love lets you down. Maybe not give the same person multiple chances, which I know, I mean, I've been guilty of that. But it's like moving on with your life or moving forward with your life rather than backwards. It also looks like teaching you to be prepared to move forward, which I think your life generally does move forward. I don't really think that you move backwards. But when Saturn returns come up, like I always think, watch out for repeating situations, whatever they are, and react differently this time. So whatever, like if it's with the job, If you normally would stay there and stick it out, then you change jobs. If you normally would cut and run, then I would say stay and stick it out. Try a different approach, because Saturn is usually presents you with the same situation and gives you a chance to redo it this time. So that's what I'm thinking. Now it shows it with love, but let's see what else. Maybe also with communication. I don't think you're a bad communicator, though. I think you're a good communicator. But it comes up with communication. So the way that you act with communication, if somebody is, I don't know, not responding to you, or they're sucking with communication, the way you normally handle that situation, see if you can flip it around and try a different approach. You got here a new journey coming in. Saturn return is bringing in a new journey, and that's going to lead to happiness. But that happens. I know everybody gives the Saturn return a really bad rap, but it can really bring in some good stabilizing things. Like, it could make a relationship stabilize. It can make a career stabilize. It can make a home stabilize. So it's not always bad. Actually, I know it's really how you handle it. It's like the same with like Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde could be really awful, but you can really use it to your advantage as well. So what I would say is, any situation that come up this year, if it's a situation that's similar to one that you've had in the past, react differently. Do the opposite of what you normally would do and see how that works. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I think I may have bought my house under my Saturn return. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. At the exact date. Because my returns, for some reason, happen a little early. I don't know why, but they do. I have to go back and look. And I don't think anything terrible happened that year. I'll have to go back and look. Let me go back and look. Saturn returns are bad if you haven't learned your lesson. So like say, for example, you worked at as a cashier, and you would steal money. Like, I mean, I remember such creative thieves that we've caught at the store. Such creative thieves that in a million years I would never think of this shit. But you could get caught under your Saturn return, But if you're not doing anything like that, then, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could actually be really good. You know who? Divine Venus. Watch her video about Saturn return when she had hers. Because she said that she likes the Saturn return better than Jupiter return. And Jupiter returns are really pumped up to be all that. And I don't always think that they are. But anyway. I think I'm at Kevin. What is Pisces willing to bring to the relationship? Happiness. This is someone who wants to be genuinely happy. They're looking for a soulmate connection. They're looking for things to change for the better quickly. And they're looking for a long-term commitment. So I would say this is someone who's like legit. They're a strong person. They're not playing games. They're grounded and stable. And they're going to be the kind of person that what you see is what you get. Kara did one for Adriana. Julie, is that new energy Rennie? Well, you got a 70% chance yes. I don't know what his relationship is to you or how you feel about him, but it could be him. Listen to Dylan. Rimmel, no. An old wound is starting to heal and life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. It looks like you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment moves into the past. Money comes in. Feeling prepared and eager for life to move forward. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. The hard work that you put into work is going to come back to you. And you may have a committed relationship on the horizon. A husband that used to drive his wife to her boyfriend's house. I mean, it's crazy. Some people don't care. Some people don't care. Anyhow, this one here is buffering, but that one isn't. So I'm kind of confused. Oh, it looks okay now. Adriana, will David say something to me if what happened if I leave the company? Yeah, if you leave the company, he's going to want to know why. And he's going to want to know where you're going and what the story is. Yeah, definitely. Julie, what do you see happening with me and C? I'm not too pleased. Oh, I said that I think things are going to return back to normal. He's going to start putting in more effort and things are going to move forward. I know, you got 3 angels, and that normally doesn't happen. Good. Good, good, good. Kira did one for Cinnamon Koala. Well, I get the chance to see Jacob in July. I think you will see him in July. Red, is the Pisces going to return money or keep it? Is the Pisces going to return the money? He's going to return the money. Yeah, he should return it. Koala, A's feelings and intentions with me. He's got a lot of respect for you, but he's not showing so much perseverance right now. You may need to put in effort if you want to see more happen. He comes up as unprepared, and Lovers here is in reverse. I would say if you want more to come from this situation, you may have to put the effort in. While he has a lot of respect for you, it doesn't look like he's putting in much effort to move things forward. Simran, H's true intentions towards the situation with G. H's true intentions towards the situation with G. All right, I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like H feels disrespected, feels burdened, and has perseverance, ambition to move things forward. So I don't know if this person did something to them and they want revenge, or they want to get back at them, or they want answers. Yeah, I would say that H is upset with G and wants, I don't know, revenge, or wants to get to the bottom of things. Wants to know what's going on. Red, August General. Got passion coming in. You have a wish that comes true, making it to the top of the mountain, being able to breathe a sigh of relief, no longer holding yourself back, feeling better compensated and better respected at work, also feeling a little bit more financially stable. There may be a nice business thing that happens in the month of July that brings in extra money. Starting a new journey on the horizon, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. And I think that's what's happening. Simran, G's true intentions towards the situation with H. This person is not holding themselves back, but they're walking away from the situation. I don't know what went on, but it's like they're taking time away or they're turning their back on the situation. There's a lot of bullshit and lies that are going on around this situation. Don't believe everything you hear, because somebody's not being 100% honest, or maybe both people aren't. Koala. What are Jacob's hopes and wishes with me? He doesn't seem to have any hopes or wishes. I don't know where you are in this situation, but I don't see all that much happening between the two of you. Like, he doesn't have, it's not like he's not looking for a commitment. It doesn't look like there's a love connection here. I don't know what your intentions are with him, but you may have to put in the effort if you want to see things move forward, because he comes up with, like, I don't know if you feel like you've been treated unfairly or he doesn't put in enough effort. He also comes in with a little bit of sharp energy and like ungrounded or unstable. And like he's not really putting in a whole lot of effort. So I would say that you would have to be the one to start things off or move things forward. Because if you wait for him, it's like not much is happening from his side. Simran, Anya's thoughts and feelings towards me, good and bad. Oh, she's got a lot of respect for you. She thinks that you're passionate, kind, caring, sincere, grounded, stable, down to earth. But she may think that sometimes you over exaggerate, or you could be a little bit overly sensitive. She seems to think pretty highly of you, though, for the most part. Thinks that you're smart, caring, kind. You have a lot of potential for the future. Cinnamon, will I ever work with Mr. Dash in the outcome of this? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, so it's kind of slim, or it may be down the road. If you do, it looks like it would be a pretty decent opportunity. You would feel like it would lead you to other opportunities, or you have the Magician, you can manifest more opportunities, financial stability comes in. And he shows a lot of respect for you, and he may even pay you well. It may not be that you're not working for him right away. Maybe you're working for him in the future. That's why it's coming up so low. I would say it would be a good opportunity. Sir Harsha. Let's see the question. Kira Monday. Oh. Monday, you might have a new little adventure on the horizon. You also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish could come true, and you're no longer holding yourself back or waiting for your ship to come in. Might be feeling a little bit better respected on Monday, too. I don't know if you got a water sign around you on Monday that may want to do something, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety is starting to dissipate come Monday. Anxiety is moving into the past, so that's a good thing. Simran, why did G delete his Facebook video about H? it was causing too much trouble. There was too much trouble around it. It was hindering rather than, it was negative, not positive. I mean, I don't know what the video was about, but like, why would somebody make a video about somebody else and put it on Facebook? Like, you gotta believe, you would have to know on some level that that's going to do nothing but cause trouble. So they took it down because either they were feeling disrespected or they may have been called out on it. I don't care if one person thinks that they're right. Why would you do something like that? Like, what is the point? What's the point of that? To validation from other people that don't really care? Like, why would you put up a video about somebody else? There definitely was some kind of blowback from it. Ronnie, what's up with the ex-Cancer friend? Maybe involved in a third-party situation that causes great heartache. She's got choices around her, but she seems to make bad decisions all the time. It's like she's her own worst enemy. She also may feel like love has run out and she's holding herself back. Her life looks kind of like a messy. It's like she may have arguments around her, and it's like she's being guided by the divine, but yet she doesn't listen. She makes poor choices. A secret may be revealed around the situation with the moon in reverse. She may be going back to school, which that's like the only positive thing I'm seeing here. She's got some money around her, but I don't know. Four of Wands is in reverse, Temperance is in reverse, Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Life looks messy, but it looks like it's her fault. It's like somebody who makes bad decisions and then wants to know why. Like self-sabotaging. Kevin, how is the Pisces intimately? Will there be something? The Pisces is very passionate, kind-hearted, sincere, and yeah, there could be intimacy between the two of you. It may not happen right away because the sun's in reverse, but when it happens, boy, hold on. Adriana, what I meant is if when I leave the company, will David mention something to me about what happened in the past? Oh, okay, let's see. Yeah, he will. Yeah. Yep. Lamore tomorrow. Negativity moves into the past, life moves forward. Could be working on a creative project that brings in some good money. You also may be making a decision to back away from something that's not working for you. Like not like full-blown walk away from something, but just distancing yourself a little bit from something or someone that you may feel like either is not working for you the way you want it to work for you, or you may feel like it's a little too much effort. So you're kind of taking distance. It's fine though. It's not a big deal. You do have growth, change, and transformation coming in around a personal relationship, and that could be moving forward tomorrow. You also may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. Sir Harsha, Sri Harsha. Looking for career reading. Okay. Okay, your intuition is very strong, so listen to it. Now, you've got a new journey on the horizon when it comes to your career that's going to bring in good money, and it will be something that you really love. it resonates with you. I don't know what your career is. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you will love it and it will move forward quickly. Negativity around your career is moving into the past. You don't have to be changing jobs or businesses. You could be moving up in the same company, but you have a new beginning on the horizon with more money coming in. No longer feeling burdened or stressed out. If you don't have a job at all, there's a new opportunity coming in. And you may be making a decision for your career to move forward, and that's exactly what's happening. Now, the Page of Pentacles, I always think of as more of like a side business, being focused on something that's my own baby. So that could be, Page of Pentacles could be something that you're doing in addition to your regular job, and it may be something creative. Especially if you have a job or a career that's like not creative, but like very left-brained. You may be doing something that's a little bit more creative that's for yourself. And with that, you could have very loyal returning customers if you decide to go down that road. You should have choices when it comes to your career. And things could change quickly out of the blue, move forward, and take you right up to the top of the mountain where you can breathe a sigh of relief. There may be a Capricorn and a Libra around your career that could be of significance. They also may help you advance quickly. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things move forward fast. Jordan. I don't see the question yet, so let me do Simran. What's going on in his life currently? Okay, he may be struggling with money or worried about money. He's got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities around work, but I don't know if he's focused enough because he's concerned about money. He is going through a little bit of a good luck streak and life is moving forward. Love cup is full and he could have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius around him that things are moving forward with, or he could have a Cancer around him that things are moving forward with. But I think it's a fire sign. It also looks like he may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, or taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. He seems to be, I don't know if he's more focused on partying and having a good time and not his responsibilities. He doesn't seem too focused on responsibilities right now. Simran, will H actually sue G, or will he shrug it off? Yeah, I don't think much is going to come of it. Either he doesn't sue, or it gets thrown out or dismissed, or it's not much comes of it. Jordan, we have plenty of soulmates in our lives every day. There are all kinds of soulmates. A soulmate is not just one person that we spend our whole lives looking to find, searching to find. Soulmates are our teachers, our family members, best friends. The way you know it's a soulmate is they're usually woven in and out of your life. Somebody that you're friends with in 6th grade, and then you don't see them again until you're in college, and then they come back again when you're 30. That's usually a soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. So if you're looking for the next current serious relationship, that's a different thing. That doesn't have to be a soulmate. Soulmates are significant people that come in and out of our lives throughout our lives. Next significant relationship that you have would be somebody that you meet through divine timing, that may be with long-term potential, that has a lot of respect for you. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and you might meet this person early fall. It looks like you're starting a new journey with the love cup full this fall. Could be a Libra, or it could happen when we're in Libra season. The Magician is here. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Kalia, general on love. General on love. You're starting a new journey that leads to good luck. You got some, hey, I'm ready, I'm willing, able, and prepared. You could have a very creative type that comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, maybe a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They may be adventurous and creative, and they're really good looking. It also looks like your relationship with this person can move forward pretty quickly, and you can find yourself in a commitment. I would say maybe late summer, early fall. Red. Pisces, next actions towards me. Communication comes in, or talk may come in about a trip, a small trip heading towards the water, a road trip. It could be a road trip to water, or it could be, yeah, maybe a road trip to water. But there may be communication that comes in, something talking about a trip or planning a trip. Simran, what does Sagittarius think and feel about me, good and bad? Sagittarius thinks that you have a passionate personality, that you're kind, caring, sincere, and maybe even a little bit mysterious. Thinks that you're hardworking, attractive, either easy to get along with or somebody who's relatively pleasant. But they also may think that sometimes you could either be a little bit negative or make a big deal out of nothing, or make like everything is a big deal. And they may think that sometimes you lack perseverance. They also may think sometimes you can be a little bit unstable or uprooted. But for the most part, they seem to think pretty highly of you. Kira, general around Clarice and I, what will happen next? I think you're going to be friends with her. I don't know why. She feels like she's somebody that could be around the picture for some time. Yeah, it's like you guys have good karma. Maybe starting a new journey together, maybe something that's even a little bit adventurous. There's good luck around the situation and feeling prepared. A Page of Cups, I don't know, maybe you're working on a creative project together or a creative hobby of some type. I think that you and her are going to be friends. And she seems like she's pretty trustworthy and reliable. She seems like a good person. I don't know what creative project. Whenever that comes up, I always think, and I've never been to this before, the drinking wine and painting places. I don't even like wine, but I would go. But I don't know, that's what a Page of Cups reminds me of, you know, when it comes up in a situation like that. Rimmel, has my manager already planned when she wants me to start training for lottery, or should I remind her? Remind her. I would remind her. You know why? Because people can be lazy, and sometimes it's easier for them to do things themselves than it is for them to take the time and teach someone who may need to have it taught several times. You know, because like that's how it is. Lottery's a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that right now. Remind her. Just remind her. It's fine to remind her. Where the heck am I here? Sonia, I feel like S lied to me about the relationship she has with YC, and they're not so close and she pretends. Is my feelings true? Okay, let's see. She may over-exaggerate a little bit, but she's not outright lying. I'm only getting one ace when I ask if she's lying. So she's not really lying. She just may be over-exaggerating. I don't think that she's lying, no. Nav, general. Nav, general. Got money coming in. You've got choices coming in and money coming in. Disappointment moves into the past. Negativity moves into the past. A brand new Aries comes in that may be of significance, and you're no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. You also may get some kind of a new offer that would be hard to turn down around job or career, and the ability to manifest new opportunities. I ain't even been on vacation 24 hours and my credit card's smoking. Anukriti, anything good happening for me in the future? An old wound is starting to heal. It's moving into the past. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could have a new job offer that makes you feel better compensated, better prepared, better respected, and brings in more money, paying off a bill of debt or a loan and no longer feeling as if your life is stuck. You could have new energy coming in, maybe a Libra that's entering. There also could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you may be starting a new journey in the near future. No, I did. I think I am up to Simai. What does the Aries think and feel about me, good and bad? Okay, I would say this person thinks that you're incredibly smart and intelligent, grounded and stable. They also may think that you're easy to get along with or you're very pleasant. They think that you have a passionate personality. They may think that you're spiritually connected or that you have a spiritual practice that's important to you, or that you're spiritual in general. They think that you're very strong. They also may think that you could be a little bit argumentative or a little bit defensive. They may think that sometimes you hold yourself back. They may think that sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit or you can play the victim in situations. Self-sabotaging, maybe. Simran, what does the Libra think and feel about me, good and bad? Thinks that you're intelligent, motivated, and going places. Thinks that you're hardworking, sincere, grounded, and reliable. But they also may think that you're overly sensitive, overly dramatic, and difficult at times, or that you could be difficult to deal with at times. But for the most part, they don't think that you're difficult to deal with. But on occasion, they may have found you to be difficult. I don't know what that's about, but that's what comes up. UAF, Spirit and Life and Love Journal. Well, you got the Empress here, so that's pretty much love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful if you don't want children right now. Things should change for the better for you quickly, and it looks like you're moving on to greener pastures. Just overall, life in general is moving forward. Looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that serves you well, and a wish comes true. When it comes to love, your relationship looks like it's pretty strong, and it looks like communication is good. It also looks like your perseverance just around life in general pays off. You got money coming in, you got passion coming in, and the hard work that you put into your career is coming back to you. As far as love, things look good. You got the soulmate connection. Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. The Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Career. Consider a more playful approach. Kira, we talked about doing painting with a twist. Well, I'm sure that you can go there and not drink, but that's so funny. You could probably go there and just have water. Simran, what good things are coming towards me in July? You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and that may make you feel relief. You also have cause for celebration that comes in. That may be around the financials. Feel a little bit more financially stable, and maybe having a new business opportunity that comes in. It also looks like you're listening to your intuition. Got money coming in, lots of money coming in July. Out of the clear blue sky, you could get a new job opportunity. Perseverance around jobs pays off. Things look like they're moving forward for you in July. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, but the hard work that you put into work will come back to you. So the other day I was at my nephew's house, and him and Avery were coloring, and Avery, she eats the crayons. So that's where we're at. But she was just like scribbling, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. You're doing a good job. And Nikki's like, Nana, it's not good. That's not good. I was like, listen, she didn't need the crayon. It's good. Empress. Will I move to Minnesota to attend Mayo next May or June, or will I move to some other state? Okay. Will I move to Minnesota to attend Mayo next May or June? Will I move to some other state? I think you're going to Minnesota because you got the 10 cups there. Suella, does Quentin the Gemini man miss and think about me? Why are we so drawn to one another? He does miss and think about you, but the idea of being very drawn to one another, those feelings usually have a lot to do with like deep soul wounds. So it's like a relationship or a situation, I don't know what the situation is here, but if there are a lot of obstacles between the two of you, that is probably why you're so attracted to one another, because what it comes down to is the deep soul wounds, that we want things that we can't have, or we want things that are forbidden, and it makes them very attractive. Like I said, I don't know what the whole situation is, but it usually, when you have a situation that intense, it usually has to do with soul wounds. So, in those types of situations, it's a good idea to like sit and think about what it is that the situation is bringing up inside you, because it has everything to do with you and nothing to do with him. Same thing with him. That's not to say that the two of you can't have a connection, but if there is a reason why the two of you are not together right now, that is what makes it more desirable, because it's dealing with a soul wound. It's like on another level. And usually these situations can be very painful because they're temporarily, like, there's temporary satisfaction in the wound being healed when the other person is responding or participating in the relationship, but it's only temporary. So I would be careful with a situation like this. Any situation when somebody says we have this magnetism, we're drawn to one another, oh my God, it's a soulmate thing, oh my God, I've never felt like this before, all of those above and beyond emotions usually indicate that there's a soulmate wound, a soul wound somewhere between the people. Sometimes it's one person that has it. Sometimes it's both people. Empress. I don't see the question yet. Let me do R. T's feeling about me. Okay, Empress here. That's like love, money, abundance, fertility, attraction. Things could be moving forward between you and him. Negativity has moved into the past. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, compassionate, perseverant, reliable, courageous, independent, and spontaneous. Courageous, reliable and spontaneous are usually the opposite. But he may feel that you're both reliable, but yet you can be spontaneous. I would say he feels pretty positive about you. Loso. I am not having any luck finding and getting approved for an apartment because I'm going to the ones that are not meant for me. Would working for truth be good for me, or try another job? Okay. Would working for truth be good for me? Yeah, it would be. Let's see. Should I find a different job? I don't think you have to find another job. I think that this one is fine. There's financial stability that comes in around it. I don't know what truth is. But whatever it is, it seems like it's going to work for you. You don't have to try another job. Simran, why did Sagittarius always backstab me after we've been close? Well, you see, the thing here is that somebody should not be able to backstab you twice. You know what I mean? It's like they did it to you once and you allow them back, they know they can do it again. Yeah, they know that they can do it again. They know what they can get away with. That's why they do it. Sagittarians sometimes don't always mean to do it. Sometimes they do stupid things without thinking. I don't know what this person did to you, but it's like, and I mean, I've been guilty of this myself, so it's not a judgment call, but like, how many times does somebody have to backstab you before you stop trusting them? You know, like how many times do you have to have a fight with somebody over the same thing before you just get rid of them? Like, I don't want you in my life anymore because you suck. I mean, it happened to me with a friend that I was friends with since I was 8 years old. For some reason, when we got into high school, all of a sudden she started competing with me. And I feel like there was no competition. She was taller than me. People thought she was prettier than me. She had more boyfriends than me. I never had any. She was smarter than me. People saw her as more talented than me. What was she competing with me? But if I was interested in a guy, she had to have him. And how many times did that have to happen before her and I stopped being friends? Like, how many times? Because it happened to me, the first time it happened, we were freshmen in high school. Okay, and then by the time we were juniors in high school, she was actively sleeping with somebody who I was interested in, and she was hooking up with this guy at my Sweet 16. I still forgave her after that. How many times? After that, though, our relationship really was never the same, and then we kind of like sort of just went our different ways. But how many times does somebody have to backstab you before you stop being friends with them? Or you just don't let them into your life? So that's the thing. I would not let this person around anymore because they can do it. Now, was my friend acting out of malice? I don't know. I don't know if, at 15, 16, 17, she really knew what she was doing. But looking back on it, like, and the whole thing that was so embarrassing to me was that everybody kept saying, but he doesn't like you. He likes her. But nobody was seeming to get the point that it wasn't about him. Even at 16, I knew I was going to get over him. I mean, who is he? He's a fucking idiot. If I saw him today, he's probably gross. But that's not the point. It was her betrayal. It was that everyone was lying to me. Everybody knew this was going on. And this asshole thought, because he came to my Sweet 16, that he was, that he was interested in me or that he cared. He was only coming to my Sweet 16 so that the two of them could be together. How fucking embarrassing. How embarrassing. But like I said, if somebody has betrayed you once or backstabbed you once, why are you still friends with them? I mean, once if you wanted to forgive them, but it shouldn't be happening multiple times, because that's when it's like it becomes our it's like it's my responsibility now to allow people to be in my life or not be in my life. Oh, I thought that they were the same. So are you? Yeah, if you're not being approved, yeah, then it's because they're not the right apartments for you. Otherwise, you would get approved for them. Yeah, definitely. But let's see what the cards say. Are the apartments not right for me, and that's why I'm not having any luck. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know why you're not getting approved, but either, yeah, they're not right. It's not the right location, or it's not the right. I don't know if it's a financial thing and that's why you're getting turned down, but there's other places out there that I think that you can get approved for pretty easily. Oh, I didn't mean to delete this message, Julia. Let me see if I can undelete it. I can't undelete it. I didn't mean to delete that. I must have hit it by accident. Oh, Truth is a Club and that's where you work. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Simran, what does Jess feel and think about me, good and bad? Thinks that you're a strong person, but that either you don't have enough self-respect or you don't have enough self-discipline, because the respect card is coming up in reverse. They may also think that you kind of get a little stuck or hung up on things, but that you're genuinely a happy person who's pretty well balanced, pretty intelligent, very smart, kind-hearted, sincere, and that your intentions are pure. You're also a good communicator. Simran, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. What happened to this phone? Tomorrow looks like a pleasant day. You got happiness coming in. Anxiety is moving into the past, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you also may be working on a creative project. It also looks like feeling a little bit more balanced, feeling stable and grounded. I don't know if you have the day off, but it looks like you're taking time for yourself, or you're doing things that are like kind of relaxing. It also looks like you're not holding yourself back. So if somebody asks you to do something or something comes up like that, you'll probably take them up on their offer. Could have a Leo around. You also have money coming in. I don't know if that happens tomorrow or if it happens during the week, but got some money coming in relatively soon. Tomorrow should be a pretty pleasant day. Lose. What actions will Chris take towards me? I don't see much happening here. It looks like nothing is changing quickly, and he's not putting in a whole lot of effort. So you may need to reach out to him if you want things to change. He looks as if he's either moved forward with his life or moved on with his life. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but I would watch out for a little bit of deceit around the situation. I don't know if he's recently lied to you about something, but I don't see him putting in much effort right now. Victoria, why did the Taurus add me on Snapchat and not real text me? All right, let's see. You mean like text you on your phone? Like phone number to phone number? I don't think he's ready to take it to that level. I don't know. You know, I have no patience with social media. It drives me nuts. But it's like, I don't think he's ready for it to be at that level. And he's okay with the social media thing right now. He feels like that's a little bit more balanced and a good place to start. But I don't know. I don't see real, like, other communication coming in just yet. But you know what? You may have to just give it some time. You know, maybe he'll get there. I don't know. For some reason, people seem to feel a little bit more relaxed around social media because they feel like, well, everybody's part of it. So it's okay to add people. But when it comes to like the phone, it's a little bit more personal, and I don't think he's there yet. Julia, what is the Gemini doing now? Okay, what is the Gemini doing now? I don't think he's doing anything right now. I don't know what time of the day it is there, but it's like he's stuck, stable, and stagnant. So I don't know if he's still sleeping or if he's just at home, but I don't think he's doing anything. It's like I'm stuck. I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. I think he's at home with the Four of Wands. And it comes up as undecided, so maybe he doesn't know what he wants to do. I don't think he's doing anything. I think he may just be at home. It's definitely nothing exciting, that's for sure. Even does my colleague SF... And I think he thinks that you're a person, that you have a good personality, and that you guys have a nice camaraderie. I don't think that he's secretly in love with you at this point. I don't see that. Empress General. Okay, you've got feeling grounded and stable when a wish comes true. You also have cause for celebration that comes in around this wish. You may also feel like some good karma has come your way, and you could be feeling very passionately about something moving forward. Got a Capricorn that comes in that may be of significance, but this may be not for a while. Like it might not happen yet. And then it also looks like you have an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also has new energy coming in, and things change for the better for you quickly. Saho, what does Ashok feel towards me? What does Ashok feel towards me? Things intelligent and creative, and also attractive. Maybe a little bit mysterious, a good communicator, and a hard worker. Magician, how did the male Scorpio and female Virgo think and feel when I told them I have strong family compatibility? All right, I don't know what that means, but they may have felt like things were going to change for the better quickly and like things were going to move forward. Um, 14, I don't remember. Yeah, no, I didn't do this one. I definitely didn't do it. Love reading for 14. You've got a committed relationship coming in on the horizon. Look at that. Should you wish to enter it. And it could come in out of the clear blue sky, and it may be with a Libra. You also may be feeling undecided about this person when you meet them. That's okay. You could be undecided. If you don't like them, there's a Taurus coming in. Or that card can also indicate a long-term commitment around the Libra. Let's see what happens. Perseverance around love pays off and your love life moves forward. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. There's long-term potential around the next relationship you enter, which should be relatively soon. Simran, spirit messages for N. Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. The Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. Oh, it's 12:21 now where you are. Then I'm going to say that he's probably home doing nothing. Maybe he's even sleeping. That could be. He's taking a snooze. Oh, congratulations. You got your license. That's huge. Excellent. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody that I've skipped over, never got to? Oh, Samantha. Okay. Love for Adriana. You could have new energy coming in that's a Virgo. It looks like this person is new and they come in very ambitious. Once again, it shows that you're going to have choices around love. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The ability to manifest new opportunities. You got money coming in, but that's a side note. And Aries comes in. Perseverance around love pays off, and you got the 10 cups being full. It also looks like you're feeling prepared, and you got a little bit of luck coming in around love. Not bad. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries with people. You have plenty of new opportunities coming in, and plus you have like old people around. So let's see what happens. You don't have to settle for anything because you got plenty of opportunities coming in around love. Elizabeth, what do you see happening with the Capricorn? Okay, you've got anxiety around the situation moving into the past. You might need to have a little bit of patience with the Capricorn because they may be feeling a little bit burdened by life in general. But ultimately, if you just give it a minute, things could move forward to happiness. I don't see a commitment just yet, but success comes in around the situation. It's cause for celebration, and passion is coming in. So you may have to kind of just give it a minute and let things sort of unfold naturally. I think things are going to move forward. It's got potential. Samantha, what does the Cancer expect from me? They may be looking for romance and love here and money. They got hopes. And they may be perseverant. I don't know who this person is, but they may cause you a little bit of stress and anxiety. Just be prepared for that. Mel, general. You should have some nice choices coming in, especially around love. A very ambitious fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Virgo coming in. And then you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Aside from that, you got feeling better compensated, better respected, and better paid at work. Could have a soulmate connection coming in or a soulmate showing up. The love cup here is full and you're stepping into your own strength. Got happiness here on the horizon when it comes to romance. So let's see what that's all about. Oh, thank you, Simran. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I was able to unblock you. Now I have to remember how to do that. Because remember when my brother got blocked? He probably said something so obnoxious and he deserved it. But I couldn't unblock him for a long time, but I figured out how. So I got to not forget. Mel, can I successfully get the Cancer to go away with the vanishing spell? Yes, I think you can. Yeah, I think you can. I wouldn't do it, though, unless he shows up first. Like, I wouldn't do it, like, before he shows up. I would wait. If he shows up and he doesn't want to leave you alone, then I would do the vanishing spell, yeah. Only because I don't like to willy-nilly do spells unless I have to. You know what I mean? So if you don't need to do it, then I wouldn't do it. But if you do it, it will be successful. Oh, he won't leave you alone? Yes, Samantha, he ain't leaving you alone. He's going to be perseverant. You may have to tell him to go fly a kite. All right. That's it for me tonight, guys. Thank you all very much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.